Hey guys, it's Giovanni, and for today's video, I am reviewing the Bellroy Weekender Plus. It is a weekender, and it is about 45 liters in capacity. I have been using this bag now for about a year since it came out. I got swept up in the romanticism that Lawrence Fry from Carryology presented in his review about it. He called it the perfect weekender, and I got kind of swept up in the language of it. And I've been using it for a long time, and let's go into it because I do have some thoughts about this bag. I am going to end up keeping it for a number of reasons. I mean, it's functional. It's a great bag. It's kind of scuffed up in some places because I have been using it for quite a bit and for a number of trips. But just overall, it is a good bag if you are looking for a weekender, despite the criticisms that I have about it. So let's get into it. Again, weekender, 45 liters. This is in the Bita Blue nylon, or the marine blue Bita nylon. I believe this is discontinued. They don't even have this color anymore. And now they have like the Venture Duffel. But anyways, different use cases. There it is. So let's go around the outside. We'll start talking about some of the things that I like, some of the things that I don't like. Then we'll go into the inside and we'll talk about it. So right off the bat, see, very, very plain front, very minimal design, which I like. At the top, you have like these really nice, they're not super beefy, but it's like a good leather handle. It's raw in the back, and in the front has like a nice shine to it. But nice. I never felt, even when loaded down, that these things are going to break with me holding them from the strap. And then there's also a shoulder strap, which is pretty good as well. But really, for a weekender, you're not really going to be maybe carrying this for an extended period of time. Maybe if you do decide to take this to the airport and you're walking through the terminal, yeah, you might be wearing it for a long time. But really, for a weekender, you're probably putting this in the back of the car, and like in the trunk or in the back seat, and then you're just rolling on, doing whatever you're going to do, which is primarily the use case that I had for this. It was road trips, and I took it recently, a couple weeks ago. I took it on a cruise, and it was fine. So you see, like, not much going on here. At the top here, there is a compartment, and this compartment, when the bag is packed out, oh boy, it is virtually unusable. I do have this bag packed out for the sake of the review. So you can see here that there is some like organization. There's some stuff for pens, like a notebook. There's two pockets, but really, like, it's with this packed out all the way, especially if you have shoes, it's the stuff that's in here needs to be very flat for this pocket to be usable. One thing about this bag is that there is a ton of pockets. There's tons of organization in this thing, which is sort of kind of the reason why I've had issues with it, because for the most part, I pack very modularly. I use packing cubes, I use pouches. I don't need a bag that has a ton of organization, and this bag has a ton of organization. So let's keep going. So we got to the side here, and then you have like these straps here. I'm not exactly sure what a person would use these loops for, but then you have like this weird, like, the bag comes all down, like the zippers come all the way down here. And then you have like this excess mesh, and then this is anchored down. I found this to be more of a hindrance than a benefit, and I'm not exactly sure why they did that. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I really did not like this design. In the back, you have another pocket. Here it's just like a basic dump pocket. There's nothing going on here. So there's that. Oh, just to briefly mention this front pocket. Here you also have your laptop compartment as well. So again, when this is packed out, it's going to be difficult. Like, I actually have my Surface Book in here, and to get it out, kind of tough. Not a smooth transition doing that. And the pocket for the laptop is is nice. It's like a felt pocket, so your laptop isn't gonna get scratched. So, you know, some considerations there, some nice details, but overall, when the bag is packed, this is tough to use. That's what I found. Perhaps as a weekender, yeah, it's I can imagine like in a magazine, like some guy getting out of his fancy car or out of an airplane, and this is the only bag he has, and it's great and perfect if that's the use case. But I think for a lot of us, aside from this, we'd probably want to take a backpack, even if it's like a nicer heritage backpack or just something else aside from this. But if you are a person that just wants the one thing, the one weekender bag, then this does have the organization and the places to put stuff for that use case. Okay, so we talked about the size and all that. Let's talk about this. So there's a nice little rain flap here, and you can open that up, and that gives access to the main compartment. And so we can zip it. These are really nice, very smooth zippers. I never really had any issues, even like right out of the box. The zipper pulls are the same type of leather that the straps are made. So it comes all the way around, and then it opens up. So notice what I was talking about with this. Maybe they did it so that it opens in a certain way, and I'm going to get into the form of this in a second. So here I have a Peak Design packing cube. I have a Bellroy toiletry kit. I have my Troc fold-in packing cubes, and I have my Carryology collaboration with White's boots. That's all in here. It's quite a lot of stuff, but for 45 liters, I actually felt like I should be able to pack more, and I'm going to show why. So number one, when we pack this bag, the way that they designed it, it just seems like they wanted folks to pack packing cubes vertically. So the width of this bag is not that much. I actually would have preferred that they expanded this out maybe about an inch and then dropped the height of this bag about an inch, 2 inches. I would have preferred that, because you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear it, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So let me put it on. So not bad. You know, it looks like a cool bag, and I like it. But here the straps are so long that when me being 5'7", when I hold it from these straps, it actually kind of drags it on the floor. So like I said, I would have preferred this to be a little shorter, but a bit wider. But that's for me. Like if you're a tall person, maybe that really doesn't matter. It's just, I guess they really just wanted people to pack stuff vertically, which I'm not sure why. Anyways, when you pack this out, if you have like a lot of clothes in these packing cubes, you're going to have a hard time packing these things flat. Like I said, they kind of want you to pack things vertically, like maybe 1 or 2 packed vertically. I didn't like it. I felt that it was really wrinkling a lot of my clothes. It was really squishing things down. I just didn't like that sort of packing style. So anyways, I'm gonna show all the stuff that I had in here. So I had this Peak Design cube. I had Bellroy toiletry kit. I had a small Troc fold-in cube and a medium fold-in cube. And then my Carryology Conzo collaboration boots. So inside you have a lot of organization. So you have these 2 pockets that they kind of disappear when you're not using them. I guess you could put like a bottle in there, like a water bottle maybe. I never did that. I used to just normally just push these aside. Again, because I normally pack with packing cubes or a pouch, so I never really needed that. And then there's other organization in here. There's this long pocket here. That's nice. It's felt on one side and then just regular liner on the outside. Like you can see, like there's still like plastic from the original packaging that I just never used this pocket. I never had a need to. So on this side, you have 2 independent pockets with like this Bellroy. I love Bellroy, the Bellroy mesh, good stuff. So you have these two pockets here and this pocket here. So within this one main compartment, you have one big pocket, two small pockets, and then two of these like kind of like side pockets. So let's try to pack this out, you know, like let's try to see if we can pack this the way I was thinking about. So the way that they kind of want you to pack is to do this vertically. And it's possible to do it that way, but then there's a lot of wasted space. So I normally try to pack my stuff horizontally, but then it kind of like, you notice it just kind of like squishes things. It's not great either. I don't know, I might be just like really nitpicky with it, but I found packing this to be kind of a hassle in a way, because I feel like there's a lot of wasted space. There's so much organization here that the way that I pack, I felt that I was wasting a lot of space. So I couldn't take advantage of the full 45 liters of the bag because I pack with packing cubes and pouches and so forth. So why do I say that I'm keeping the bag? Like I mentioned, there's a couple scuffs already on it, but for the most part, you saw I could pack a ton of stuff in here. Like this is enough for me to go to Europe and travel for a long time. Not a problem. It's really nice materials. You have like this leather strap. You have like this nice webbing here. This other shoulder strap has nice webbing. The shoulder pad itself is also nice, has good padding to it. It's just that really for me, I would disagree with Lawrence Fry from Carryology. To me, this is not a perfect weekender. Even with all the organization that I didn't use, to me, this would be a perfect weekender if they increased the width by about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, but then they lowered how high, the height of it by like an inch or so. So the same volume, but just distributed differently so that I could pack my packing cubes flat. Really, I don't know anybody who really likes to pack packing cubes vertically, but that's just how they did it. So again, I've used this now for like 8 trips. Yeah, about 8 trips. Going to the beach, going on a cruise, going to different places, and it's been able to fit a bunch of stuff. So for me, like this is a excellent bag for being in the car. Road trips, awesome bag. Just dropping it into the car, going, awesome. I've taken this to when we've gone to Disney World, and I just pop it into the car. When we get there, take it to the hotel room, leave it. Like for that type of thing, that's perfect. For flights, I would not take this. For cross-country stuff, international travel, I would not take this. This is not comfortable enough. It doesn't pack efficiently enough for me to want to use it for those use cases. So if you go into the purchase of this bag with that in mind, and you know what, you're gonna make an awesome decision. It's gonna be great for you. But just keep those things in mind. Look, I know that for me, it might be a little different because I am on the smaller side. I'm only 5'7", so maybe, for me, the height thing was a factor because I couldn't really just carry it from the hand straps. I had to always carry it shoulder style or crossbody. But maybe if you're taller, maybe if you're 5'10", 6 feet, whatever, plus, this is fine for you. This would be perfect. It's the perfect height, perfect width, whatever. That'd be great. So yeah, guys, that's this bag. That's the Weekender Plus. I think it's excellent, and you should give it a try. I've actually seen, or I've actually heard that you can get these at Nordstrom Rack for an excellent discount. So if you want to save a couple bucks, then try Nordstrom Rack, their website, and see if you can get the Weekender Plus. If you have any questions, maybe I missed something because I was trying to go a little bit quick on this one, just let me know. And we could talk in the comments. I can answer any questions that you might have. All right, guys, take it easy and see you soon.